What's good, superstars? Back with another sit-down video. You got Superstar Joe and Superstar Mel here. If you're new to the channel, we talk about a lot of parenting things, Disney, just pretty much everything to do with our family, our kids. But in today's video, we're going to be talking about activities that actually keep our kids busy. Mel does a lot of the caretaking for the kids now that she's been on maternity leave for our second daughter. So she has a really good grasp on what works during the day. But there's a lot of things that we do on a daily basis with our kids in terms of activities out of the house. But when we're in the house, that's what matters. Like, how do you keep them busy so you can get your stuff done, right, Mel?
When it's cold outside. This is the issue. When it is cold and you can't really go out as long, that's where it becomes, important to figure out what to do in this home so that they're not losing their mind. Because, when it's like staying inside all day, it's a lot for them. So
yeah, and you've pretty much, like, I know because you call me during the day, but you've pretty much, like, kind of sectioned off your day into, like, little time slots, I feel like, almost.
Yeah.
So how's that work during the day?
Yeah. So, I don't know if it's the teacher in me, but, absolutely, I think it's important because Jada, in particular, Kaya's still younger, needs some sort of routine, and she recites to me what we're doing. So, for example, we get up as soon as Joe goes off to work. She knows, all right, we're going to be going for a walk. So I try to start the day with outdoor activity, outside time, walk, whatever it may be. Sometimes I can't push the stroller, and we've gotten a lot of snow here, so we just go outside and play in the snow if we don't go for a walk. When we come in, she knows. She tells me, okay, you're going to go put Kaya to sleep. Now can you set me up an activity? So that's when I need something either I've created or something that purchased, something that works for me. Then it's not always something new. Sometimes it's stuff we have that has worked well, and we'll get into that. But she knows it's activity time, and she actually lets me put her to sleep. So she lets me, and now I think it's the age too, but she won't come bother me. And then Kaya, thankfully, is on a routine during the day and sleeps. And then during this time, she's still doing the activity while I'm preparing lunch. So we have this routine going that I'm able to do some things. And I'm also giving her that independence that she needs. She can't always have me sitting there doing the activity with her. Mm-hmm. So I'm trying to get her to just be independent and show her this is what we're doing, and then just do it. And then,
activities, like she said, aren't always something that's bought that has to be played with or built or done, like a Lego set or something like that. Sometimes an activity is just throwing on a dance party, getting the kids to exert some energy. So we can go through a YouTube playlist of songs. They don't know what's going on, but they just love to dance. So that could take up a lot of time. Yeah. Not necessarily that they're even looking at the screen or anything like that on the TV. They're just dancing because they like the music. Yeah. So that's one great thing I think that they enjoy. You mentioned walks. Sometimes we'll take them to do the grocery shopping if they're not being crazy or tired or anything like that. So these are things that help pass the time when it comes to that. And also we get to spend time with them, and we got a lot of great reactions and videos of them doing all these things before we started doing this YouTube stuff. So hopefully eventually we'll get some of it on camera for the vlog. But Mel pulled out a few of the activities that she's purchased that actually work. Like, you guys know, if you've tried making a 3-year-old sit there to do an activity, it's not easy. And we've gone through a bunch of them, but I think you have the ones that so far are working for her, I guess, at this age.
Yeah, definitely. Some work better than others. Some don't work at all. Anyways, she keeps gravitating towards Play-Doh. So I'm going to get into that when we go in and show that. But that's a big one for me, that this specific Play-Doh. I think it's a Canadian brand. It is a Canadian brand, and it's just worked for her. She always got, I'm just, like I said, I'm not always going to pull out new things. So she knows, okay, I want to play with Play-Doh. And Play-Doh seems to be something that she's always saying, yeah.
And then the younger one is just going to do whatever the older one does. Or she's going to play with toilet paper rolls, wrapping paper rolls, Nespresso pods. You put anything in front of her, she's going to do it. She helps me blend my shake in the morning, make my coffee. She likes pushing the button. So these are things that keep her busy. Very, very simple as a when they become 3 and they know what's going on, that's when you got to find things to keep them busy so that you can get housework done. So we're going to jump into the kitchen. We'll show you a couple of the things that work for Mel during the day, and then we'll close it out.
Okay, so I'm just not going to go into a million things. I just don't want to list things for you, but I just have a few. Again, you can get any Play-Doh you want, like the Play-Doh brand, but this is non-toxic Play-Doh, and I'm sure you can find it even if you're from the States. But this is Dough Parlor, so it's a Canadian brand if you're from Canada. But anyways, I love their Play-Dohs. They don't dry out, and they tell you how to maintain them, but so that in case they do dry out. But again, I have millions, so they are scented, not sickening. She loves them. So what I do love about this is that we have different themes. So like, for example, I had a princess theme. So these were just princess, I grabbed a few cutters.
These were from her birthday.
From her birthday,
last year.
yes, actually. So I got the treat bags to be that. And then I got, again, these are flavors, like just fruit flavors. But then you can also have, they had a Christmas box. So I just grabbed a few from the Christmas box this year. So they had
And this will keep her busy for what, half an hour or something like that?
Sometimes even 45 minutes, yeah. So it's half an hour to 45, and that's a long stretch. You can buy a roller, and these are fantastic. They're made so well. And what I do love in particular is the mats. So these are like educational mats. So for example, you can create the shapes, and she can sit there and create the shapes with the Play-Doh, right? Ice cream cones, which give you ideas. This was the Christmas one, so they come with Christmas mats. They had a Halloween one that I did purchase. I don't have it here right now. Letters, look at how phenomenal this is. So she has to create the letters. She has no attention span to get all the way to Z. We're working on it, but again, creating her letters, there's a different
And the dishwasher
way.
is on if you can't hear it.
Yeah,
Very loud. Loudest part of the cycle.
It is.
We're filming.
Rainbow. And Kai is so funny now. She's Play-Doh. Like, not that she's doing what John's
It's a good
doing.
bridge activity because
it's so good. Like,
moves
I
throughout
love
the
it.
ages.
And they have a Valentine's Day box, so I think I'm gonna grab that for her too. Like, and like, speaking of that, it comes as a set. So if you get the box, it comes with charms and Play-Doh with kids. You got them.
Keeps
sold.
them busy.
Yeah.
All right, what else we got?
You don't want to keep buying, but the thing is that I'm always using these, so it's just a lot of money. Actually, well put. So that's my favorite. Then I go to stencils. She loves this. Like, she needs to learn how to clean up. But anyways, this
is our 3-year-old.
This is our 3-year-old.
By the way, most of these activities are geared towards our older child because the younger one is a little bit easier to entertain.
She really is easier to entertain. She's a minimalist, but Jada likes her art activity. She's very artsy. So these stencils are shapes. There was letters. She likes this one, sunflower, springtime, dinosaurs, depending, gender. You have the letters are in here. I didn't take it, but it comes in this cute bag. It's Melissa and Doug. I love Melissa and Doug. I absolutely
Higher quality.
Love very
a little
high
bit
quality,
more expensive.
but it lasts. She gets paper and she's sitting there making stencils. This one's great.
Once they learn how to get into your printer and steal your paper, then you run out of paper
no
pretty
paper
quick.
left. Like, it's actually bad today.
All right, what else?
This is one that I love too. So you can grab any beading kit. I just this is just showing you that it's actually used. Like, I'm not, embellishing. Almost the beads are almost done. Comes with a bunch of string. This is Melissa and Doug as well. We have girls, so try to gravitate towards these colors. But it also has the alphabets, and she's been making necklaces and bracelets for her friends.
The one thing I would warn with this is if you do have a younger child, you need to make sure that this is done on like an elevated surface. You got to really watch that the beads don't fall down.
Yeah.
Kaya is really good at not putting things in her mouth, but I know a lot of younger ones do put their things in their mouth. So maybe keep this in an isolated area or room or
she hands me them.
Something away from the baby.
She goes here. So she knows, right? She knows. Schematics, I do like it. Now, I have a princess one as well. I grabbed this one. So it's a search and find. So really, and you wipe it, right? So you could see she was doing it the other day. So this is great for the planets. Again, she likes the princess one more, but she was doing this. So you circle the new.
It's like a Where's Waldo.
Exactly. And then the other side, like at the amusement park, they're themes, right? So find this, find that. She's really good at this now. Like, I see this is more like age 3. Like, to be honest, she's can nail this now.
It's too easy for her.
It's a little bit too easy, but it's great for her.
And a lot of wiping games things, so they're reusable, which is good.
And I love this.
Yeah.
I think I was gifted this. And I
There's a
went
little
to
maze,
go find the other ones.
some different pictures.
They are so good.
Yeah.
Like she was like trying to find. Anyways, I'd say 4 to 6 ages, because some of them were a little tricky.
This is some counting. It's a little bit of education mixed in, trying to trick them,
And these, like Amazon, sorry. Like if you're looking, this is on Amazon. Search and Find is on Amazon. And
a lot
this
of this
brand,
if we can find it, we'll link it. But
if you search Skillmatics, they have so many fantastic crafts. They have poke art. They have, what else was she doing? The tissue paper. If you have an artsy kit, Skillmatics on Amazon, fantastic.
Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed that one. A little bit different video today, but wanted to share with you guys how we get through a regular day, a working day, how Mel helps keep the kids busy while she does things around the house on her maternity leave. Hopefully some of these tips help you guys to get some time for your kids brainstorming and becoming creative, active around the house. And we've noticed really that these aren't all the activities that we have, but these ones here are ones that our daughter really likes. And I think being exposed to these activities has really helped her develop her brain, her creativity, and all that as well.
Huge creativity and her focus, even focus.
Yeah.
Give them something to do and set them aside. Give them a time limit. I was putting on just one quick thing, the timer. I stopped doing that now that she's nailed it a bit better, but it's helpful, a timer.
All right, guys. Smash the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button. We'll see you in the next one. I love you. Bye.